back to dragging Age The Veilguard. We're going to do some exploring in Docktown and possibly the first warden.
I'm almost...
Hey, they call me Tick. Mother said I got stuck to her like one of them and drained her of life. Yeah, I guess it's not funny.
You know the antiquarian? These urchins come here for treasure.
They're good, right? Not easy.
Demons.
Done.
Souls alone as the light left. I was there, less alone.
It's a spirit of compassion.
My own name. But what of theirs? 3 I've found, felled by demon claws, murdered. A connection I cannot see. I have impressions. But if I learn more, answers might unfold. This one. Green against grey stone. Rain, nourish. How she watched it bloom. Find who she was.
Alright.
We've got a trail. We just need to follow it.
Voice was real, the one in the shadows. It was the same smell at last time, as last time too. Fog and burnt cinnamon, and it knows about the one who's dead. What am I supposed to do? The temple is still closed. How do I get out of this? The voice made promises, and I'm just so did what it told me to do. Works into his garden journal. Seed, sorrow, other than more dead. If I can do to somebody else, whatever else I thought before, I just need time to grow again. The first blooms will be here soon. Everything feels better than that when that happens. The bright flowers and green leaves are all cheery next to the gray stone. We all need time.
Hortensia. She was a gardener.
Green against grey. In debt, desperate. But still found hope. There are others. I would know more of them.
You're keeping an eye on me. Is it the demon?
Let's finish this.
Death is our punishment!
Carnis, don't make it look easy.
You're keeping an eye on me. Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not.
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone at the first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well, if you do want coffee, let me know.
That's all you want, bud. Not all you want. I found my first.
Another demon killing.
Ready when you are. We need to close it. End it now.
Compassion.
This one. Curiosity undimmed. Just one more answer. Truth and story beneath the ruins. Find who he was. I will find you then.
They left a trail. Sloppy, but useful.
Unmarked journal. I try to do the work in the day, but it's hard to focus, hard not to think about. At night, there's a whisper. The speaker wouldn't step from the mist, but I could smell his breath like burnt cinnamon. He said he could help with the research and Cybele. I don't know if I can do this alone. I don't want our dream to die. Probably not listen to the voice in your head, bro.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Property of Marcus Scholar. The wolf statue has experienced restriction in the surrounding magical entities. I'm certain of it. I'm certain it means something. There's more to all this than we have record. Recorded truths we don't see. Just a syllable set in stories buried in the ruins. I won't let our work be corrupted and continue.
Property of Marcus, scholar.
Story beneath the ruins. Fear for the future, and yet he continued. For himself and for her. A faint connection begins to bind them. We must find the third.
There's a problem. Take them down! They're at range! Nice shot. Steady, bro. Stay in cover. Got it covered. Take these shots.
Thanks, Carlis.
Nice move, bro.
Water dam pamphlet. We are final company. The work will be here. Shall we head back? Magical staircase. Just lost over here. Let's start walking, shall we?
Demons. It looks like another victim.
Chase this down. Understood. My job's done. Your turn.
Ready.
The spirit of compassion. And another murder victim.
This one. A roof denied. Eyes skim over. Yet a world smudged in shadow. So beautiful. Find who he was.
Charcoal drawing of the markets. A detailed drawing of one of docktown's markets. There are more shadow people in the crowd. A man moves to the corner, but no one notices except the shadow of the drawing. Docktown. Detailed drawing of demons dragging screaming civilians through the shadows. One figure is left behind, a victim with a sword through their heart. Other civilians flee in terror from the scene as fear spreads through the city. The drawing of the sign. Charcoal drawing of a rooftop. A detailed drawing of Docktown rooftop. A menacing shadow looms in the background, but the man in the drawing has turned away from it. His face lit by a sunrise breaking through the fog. The artist's name is signed below.
Charcoal drawings by someone named Evander.
A world smudged in shadow. He drew Docktown's darkness, but also its light. All those I found, I held a hand as the light left.
Do you know something about the murder victims? What connected them?
Each was desperate. Each heard a whisper that tempted them, and each turned away. They defied the one who called them. The demons we saw were merely minions. Too late for these. But now I can watch and protect others. Something larger stirs, calling the desperate. I cannot see what. No, the hope you bring Docktown thwarts it, and may you continue.
Cat. Did Evander feed you?
That's that quest done. What else do we got going on here? We can go meet the Grey Warden. Can't forget about the Grey Warden. Let's go meet the first Warden, shall we? Yeah, right? The first Warden.
I could make a good dish with that.
Fruit, vegetables. I've got the best food in the market. Ask anyone.
Sweet, nutty.
Come by anytime.
Have it.
For us, shall we?
Keeping busy?
I'm chasing a fraudulent enchantment scheme. It's harmless until the buyer thinks they're immortal.
company. Get ready. Take your shot.
Clear.
We're gonna try to read something. Sir, note. Darren said he had a deal and he'd be watching over. He said I could have that too. Not getting kicked around and no worries about demons either. He said that last part a little funny. Now that I think of it. But he crossed the threads too many times. It can't be with them. Who did he talk to?
Did the Magisterium explain why the Archon's pact break violence?
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. Explain yourself, Warden, and bear in mind that the Order remembers your past recklessness.
Sure, I disobeyed orders. I acted on my own choices without authority. I admit it. But I took an oath to defend people from the Blight. I uphold that oath any way I can.
Your report, Warden.
I was part of a team trying to stop an elven mage named Solus from destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade, and I clearly sensed the corruption of the Blight.
From this mage, Solus?
No, sir. Solus opposes the Blight. He's actually an elven god, Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
It's no fairy tale. When we stopped Solus, something got out. According to the Veil Jumpers, it was the elven gods Elganan and Gillenane. And they're not just evil. They're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without a disgraced junior warden causing needless confusion. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Maevaris Talani, of the Shadow Dragons.
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Maevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Maevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
Happened there. We just found out our commander-in-chief is a little bit of a dick, but that's okay. Get a skill point there. So good. That's a pretty good one to have. Let's do a little bit more. Because all we have to do is really go back to the lighthouse. Yeah, return to the lighthouse. That's Teresa. Or else then, yeah, let's just head back to the lighthouse. Kind of follow up with everyone. See what they're saying after the talk with the Grey
This was with my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
Solus lived here. The Dreadwolf. It was gonna have quirks.
Solus is the worst tenant I followed, and that's saying something.
Maybe they like you.
Do you follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Tevinter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
That tells me you're a big enough name to have enemies.
No, but the Magister was. Some docktown nobody gets involved with his case. That's good gossip. They forgot my name in a week. The real trick with that job was the client ratting me out to the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
These papers are from Minrathous, right? I'm guessing there's blood magic, murder, tears.
That checks out.
Who's the second most innocent character? 10 gold says they're the killer.
What about the most innocent?
I don't know. They die.
What?
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your serial, I'll try and track the ending. Just don't say we didn't warn you. I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Docktown, pick up gossip.
Want company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
Theories in the Scarred Queen. Bringing Bellar Scroll and Nev. First 3 issues are done. I already have some theories. So the way the Scarred Queen talks, it's very formal, very fancy. No one else talks like that in the Scarred Queen, except the Warden Commander. And so far, they've never shared a single scene. I'm starting to think that they are the same person. Written in scrambled hand. Nice theories, Belle. More interesting than the Scarred Queen and the Warden Commander makes sisters. You want a theory back. Some evidence points to the Scarred Queen being a manifestation of Mallet's anger. When you read about her heroine, the writer is very careful not to say how it ended. Not concretely anyway. Why leave that out? Feels deliberate. every warden's journal. There's the joining and the calling, the beginning and the end. Every Grey Warden gets the first. They drink the potion of archdemon blood laced with more magic than they know. If they survive, they'll sense the darkspawn, hear this blight song. The blight itself won't hurt so much, they'll be forever changed. I was forever changed. Not everyone survives the joining. They end at the beginning. Others end in battle. They're killed by darkspawn, or maybe some other monster kills them. We go to sunless and forsaken places. We fight what would devour Thetis, and we don't always return. I survived all those battles myself. It makes me no better than anyone else. Finally, there's the calling, and that is the end, no matter how far you've come. After the joining, the blight won't hurt so much, but it's still inside you, and in the end, it still wins out. The blight song, the one you can only hear because your warden, starts to change. It starts to call you. At first, you can ignore it, and then one day you can't. Because you're changing. At first, you can't see it, but then you can. In the veins of your arms and circles under your eyes. So you leave. You find the biggest batch of darkspawn you can. You take down as many as you can before the blight takes you. You leave the world a little safer. The other wardens will tell you that you'll know when the time comes. That you'll be certain when it's real. But they haven't heard the calling yet, and you wonder if it's really true. If you will really know. You will. I do. I've got my spot in the deep roads picked out. Take care of yourself. Page torn from Warden Aaron's journal. Left for Warden. Right, we got her a gift. We have to give her a gift.
Look who's thoughtful.
We have some companion quests to do. Let's go talk to Barrett real quick. Barrett's on board because there's a fucking car.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
Just tell me already.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the deep roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
Okay, Merrick, I'll do that. But I'll do that in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment on how you think about the story so far, or any other thoughts you may have. And if you enjoy this type of content, check out my channel, hit that subscribe button, put that notification bell on. We do go live from time to time, and we do release videos daily, 5 p.m. every day. Otherwise, peace.